Hey everybody, this is Josh, and here we have Game 3 in a best-of-3 series between Liquid TLO. Here he is the purple Terran on the top of Scrap Station, and his opponent FXOmOoNan, formerly known as All About You. He is the red Terran over on the right-hand spawn. And here we have a nice TVT on Scrap Station, so we'll see what happens. Obviously, this is Game 3 in a best-of-3. This is the semifinals of the Team Liquid Open that was played on January 29th, 2011. The winner of this tournament will receive $100 in automatic qualification for the TSL, which is a much larger tournament happening later this year with thousands of dollars in prize money. So both of these players are going to try their best to get into the finals of this tournament and then qualify for that TSL. Second place will get qualifier points, not an automatic qualification, so they could still have a good chance of ending up in the TSL. This tournament is being played on the European server, although mOoNan is playing from the US, I believe, and TLO is a German player, so he might even be playing from home. But these TL Opens, these qualifying tournaments, keep bouncing back and forth from North American server to the European server, and there are going to be some Korean invitees to the TSL when all is said and done. So it should be the cream of the crop, winners of these TL Opens, some invitees from the former TSLs like Liquid Tyler, Mondragon, and Fnatic Sen is one of them. I know there's a fourth, but I cannot remember who. And basically everyone who qualifies via points, and I believe TLO actually is already a front runner in points before this TL Open anyway, so getting into the semifinals here ensures him some more points, so he's looking good to be in one of those qualifying spots so far. As long as he continues to play and do well, he might even net himself some more points. You know, he won't need them if he actually wins this tournament. He'll get an automatic spot, but we'll just see what happens. So once again, Terran versus Terran, always see a little bit of mirror action here, but not this time. TLO actually building a factory quite quickly before even getting his orbital command started, so it looks like TLO is trying something a little bit shenanigan-y in this TVT matchup. All About You, FXOmOoNan, sticking to the very standard Terran build, getting that orbital command up right on time. TLO is just a little bit behind economy-wise because of this decision. Did mOoNan see that factory? He's already got a scouting SCV into TLO's base. He is going to actually run right into this factory and see it coming up abnormally quickly. mOoNan has started his own factory already, so nothing really he can do in response to that except build a couple more Marines. If I had to guess what TLO is going to do with this, I would say he's going to lift it off. No, he actually is going to get a starport. So every once in a while you'll see a Terran player lift off and drop a factory over here and get a Hellion out quite quickly. Instead, it looks like he's just going to use this one to build a Hellion in his own base. Wouldn't be surprised if he started an add-on here as well to get this starport attached to it. And notice he drops it on the right side of his base so that this flying distance is as short as it possibly can be. Factory is about to complete. Second refinery is complete. TLO still working off of one gas. Has been making SCVs constantly though, so both players still even on the worker count. Hellion is out now with the first few Marines. He's just going to send this Hellion by itself to maybe try and do some harassment. If he gets a Banshee out quite quickly, no, it looks like he's going to get a medevac first. Maybe going to lift some Hellions and Marines. We'll just see what he chooses to do. I was going to say perhaps if he got a Hellion out to the front. Oh, look at that. Hellion scores itself a nice Marine kill there and heads back home. He could actually get repaired up, and this medevac might even drop him over into mOoNan's base. mOoNan is getting a starport of his own. It'll soon be finished. This factory did build a tech lab on it, so the starport will have a nice attachment ready and waiting for it. Engineering bay coming up quickly, too, just in case he needs to build some turrets. Always expect Terran to be flying over on this map just because those distances are so short, and it's not that hard to get medevacs loaded up or Banshees to come across. So we do have a nice drop here, 2 Hellions and 4 Marines taking out this first SCV building a turret, so this medevac is going to be safe for the time being. Only a few Marines even here for mOoNan to try and defend against this. Hellions obviously do quite well against Marines, especially since TLO has an equal number of Marines and a medevac already in the air. mOoNan's just slightly behind, getting a Viking out now. Will be able to take out this medevac if TLO doesn't focus it down. SCV's being pulled and moved around here, but a little bit of strange control means that mOoNan is going to lose some SCVs. All the Marines are down from mOoNan, only a single Viking left. Now these Hellions and actually single Hellion and 4 Marines are going to take out this Viking. All the SCVs tried to repair it, but they were too slow. This Hellion racking up kills now. He's up to 5. SCVs try to surround the Hellion, and of course these Marines are going to be able to slowly whittle them down. mOoNan losing almost all of his workers down. He is down to only 3 here. 24 workers against 3, and there's still 4 Marines running amok in his base. I have to imagine that this timing for TLO was so perfect that mOoNan is not going to be able to do anything, and a quick GG out of mOoNan means that TLO is going to move into the finals of this TL Open, this TSL qualifier number 4. Now I'm going to go cast some more games, so I hope you'll join me for that. Oh, and a Banshee shows up after the game is over just to add insult to injury.